Jesus Love, hymn numbered 183. 183. I will sing of Jesus' love, sing of Him who first loved me, for He left bright worlds above and died on Calvary. I will sing of Jesus' love and His praise. My heart shall give His tithe, that I might live. I will sing His love to me. Oh, the depths of love divine, earth or heaven can never know how that seems as dark as mine can be made as white as snow. I will sing of Jesus' love and His praise. My heart shall give His tithe, that I might live. I will sing His love to me. Nothing good for Him I done. How could He such love bestow? Lord, I own. My heart is one. Help me now, my love to show. I will sing of Jesus' love and His praise. My heart shall give His tithe, that I might live. I will sing His love to me.
A pleasant morning to everyone. On behalf of Mountain View College and the Office of International Cooperation and Networking, I warmly welcome you all to our Internationalization Week Social Orientation Program. This week has been a meaningful celebration of our growing international community here at MVC. It is a time to recognize that learning goes beyond borders, that as Adventist educators and students, we are called to engage the world with excellence, compassion, and faith. Through our activities this week, may we deepen our appreciation of diversity, strengthen our sense of global responsibility, and commit ourselves anew to Mountain View College's vision of developing globally competent and Christ-centered learners. Once again, welcome everyone, and may this program inspire us to grow together in unity and purpose. Thank you.
I love to tell the story for our opening song, hymn numbered 457. 457. Let us all rise. I love to tell the story of the unseen things above, of Jesus and His glory, of Jesus and His love. I love to tell the story because I know it is true. It satisfies my that it's just the reason I tell it now to thee. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme in glory to tell the old story of Jesus and His love. I love to tell the story. 'Tis pleasant to repeat what seems each time I tell it more wonderfully sweet. I love to tell the story, for some have never heard the message of salvation from God's own holy word. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme in glory to tell the old story of Jesus and His love. I love to tell the story for those who know it best. Seem hungering and thirsting to hear it like the rest. And when it sings of glory, I sing the new song. 'Twill be the old story that I have loved so long. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme in glory to tell the old story of Jesus and His love.
Let's pray. 我们在天上的父，愿人都尊你的名为圣。愿你的国降临，愿你的旨意行在地上，如同行在天上。我们日用的饮食，今日赐给我们，免我们的债，如同我们免了人的债，不叫我们遇见试探，救我们脱离凶恶。因为国度、权柄、荣耀，全是你的，直到永远。阿门。
Let us remain standing for our national anthem. Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa daig mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka masisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit bumbukaw. May dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdilingin. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwal at ipagsinta, buhay ang langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga hapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Our Bukidnon hymn. Bisan pa hinduha, lalagogulia, dinita bukid nun kanakhabanua, buntod hamatang ka, kalasan makupal, batag hamaluag, hatong kay madagway, bunturan, sing our Valencia hymn. Thy lofty mountain ranges secure thy fertile plains. The people in thy dwellings extol thy golden grace. May Polanyi river overflow, may abundance in thy rich soil grow, may thy verdant fields sustain the mortals of thy land. Thy unwavering hope, enduring through the night, breaking a new dawn, rising strong with time, thriving and progressing, booming, never ceasing. Onward go Valencia city, joyful, lion, free. Thy culture shall be safeguarded, nature's well protected, people's faith respected, and thy liberty defended. Be passion, allegiance, and honor we pledge unto thee, our city of golden harvest. Arise, thou heart, our pride. May the God of love enfold Valencia city now and eternity.
Together, let us recite the institutional commitment and goals. Shall we all stand? Philosophy. College believes in Jesus Christ, the true model of excellence. Core values. M, mission driven. V, vision oriented. C, Christ centered. Mission. Mountain View College endeavors to educate individuals to seek true knowledge, live learned lives, and share the light. Vision. A Christ-centered Adventist educational institution leading in instruction, research, and service. Statement of outcomes. In harmony with its philosophy, vision, and mission, Mountain View College is committed to educate individuals to seek true knowledge through Bible-based curriculum that facilitates students into active participation in the learning process. Scientific inquiry from a biblical perspective that contributes to the world of knowledge. Live a learned life through a dynamic relationship with the Lord that leads to the practice of the Christian lifestyle. Wisdom applied principles that manifest a Christ-centered learning. Share the light through creative ways of sharing the good news with others. Active service to the community, the country, the environment, and beyond. Our graduates are lights. L, lifelong learners, continually seeking Bible-based knowledge in research and instruction. I, innovative, seeking to be more creative and innovative in their area of learning. G, goal-oriented, persistently striving towards attaining the Adventist goals. H, health advocates, living the Adventist healthy lifestyle. T, trustworthy, practicing trustworthiness in all aspects of life. And S, spiritually empowered to share, serve, and witness.
God's creation illustrates his love for diversity. The fact that no two people on the planet are exactly alike, not even identical twins, is amazing. It's an awesome expression of God that no two snowflakes are exactly the same. Have you ever considered how many varieties of flowers there are in the world? It is obvious that God enjoys diversity, and he's even poured out this diversity in the church. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 4 through 7, the Apostle Paul suggests there are different kinds of gifts and types of service within the body of Christ. Just like we look different and talk different, we are also equipped to serve the church differently. Yet within this diversity of expression and service, there's one Lord. Paul writes, God works in different ways, but it is the same God who does the work in all of us. In other words, even though we may see different expressions of the church at work, we all serve the same God who inspires those expressions. This was an important message for the Corinthians, to whom Paul's letter was addressed, because their church was a mess. There was conflict and the church was struggling to get along. They needed to understand that for church to be effective, they would need to depend on one another. This unity was only possible if they recognized that God was at work even within the diversity of gifts and types of service. God has given each one of us a gift, and these gifts are to be used in service to one another, to help each other. But these gifts are also meant to point us towards one God who is behind the scenes working in and through each of us. God loves diversity, but only when that diversity points back to him.
different. We are a mission school, and we have many teachers that come here who have a degree in a different field, and you come to serve for a year or two or pray no longer to the Lord.
We have now reached one of the highlights of our social orientation, the panel discussion entitled A Faculty Mobility Experience, Sharing Insights and Lessons Learned. This session aims to inspire professional growth and strengthen collaboration across institutions by learning from the experiences of our very own MVC faculty who have participated in international mobility programs. Through their stories, we will understand how global engagement can shape teaching innovation, cross-cultural understanding, and institutional advancement. To lead us in this exciting exchange of insights, please join me in welcoming our moderator, Dr. Leo Degario Lacson Elona. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ma'am Joy. Good morning, dear students and faculty. Thank you for coming to our social orientation this morning. We have now come to one of the most anticipated parts of our social orientation, the panel discussion. Today, we will listen to inspiring stories and insights from our very own faculty who have embarked on international mobility experiences. So our session for this morning entitled A Faculty's Mobility Experience, Sharing Insights and Lessons Learned. So this morning, I'm happy to introduce our panelists. Let's start with Dr. Cartijoy Aguilion, holds a Bachelor of Secondary Education in English from Mountain View College and a Master of Arts in Education with specialization in English language teaching from St. Michael's College, and a Doctor of Philosophy in English Studies specializing in language from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Dr. Cartijoy currently is our program head in the Bachelor of Secondary Education at Mountain View College. Ma'am Joy. Next, we have Dr. Lil Jem Pondara, currently serves as the principal of our Academy Department at Mountain View College. She holds a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, then a Master of Science in Mathematics and Education from Central Mindanao University, and a Doctor of Philosophy in Education with specialization in Mathematics from the University of the Philippines, Open University, and Dr. Lil I said already, no, you are the principal of Mountain View College Academy. Now, next panelist is Dr. Flordelis Montecastro, our program head of the Bachelor of Elementary Education at the School of Education, Mountain View College. She earned her BS in Elementary Education from Mountain View College and Master in Education, Administration and Supervision from Central Mindanao University and Master in Teaching Social Studies from Valencia Colleges. Our next, Dr. Pundara, Dr. Montecastro, and Dr. Aguilion went to Timor-Leste. Okay? Now we have two panelists. We have Dr. Myrna Mercado, graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Mountain View College, and Master in Management, major in Personnel Management from Iligan Medical Center College, and Master of Science in Nursing from Adventist University of the Philippines, and PhD in Nursing Science from St. Paul University, Philippines. Before joining the academy, she gained 12 years of hospital experience. She became part of the School of Nursing in Mountain View College in June 2003, serving in various capacities such as clinical instructor in Level 4, Level 2. At present, Dr. Mercado serves as the Director for Human Resources. The last panelist, we have Dr. Nancy Morada, graduated in Bachelor of Science in Biology in Mountain View College. In MSU General Santos City. Then graduated in her Master of Biology in Central Mindanao University and Doctor of Philosophy in Biology in MSU IIT. At present, she holds she is a program head in BS Biology Department. Dr. Mercado and Dr. Morada are the two representatives out of 28 representatives in the Philippines to Malaysia, to attend the seminars. So I know they are seminar training. I know they are happy to answer our questions this morning to share their experience about the mobility experiences. Okay? So to start, Ma'am Mercado is smiling. We hope that through your stories, our students and faculty will be inspired this morning. So allow me to, through the first question, could you share your motivations for undertaking a mobility experience? So let's start from Dr. Pondara, Dr. Lil, to answer the first questions. Then I want that everybody will answer the question. Could you share your motivations for undertaking a mobility experience?
Buen dia from Timor-Leste. Actually, I was the last addition in the group, in the team to go to Timor-Leste. When Pastor Chris Anderson visited MVC last April or May, April, he shared during the hour of worship the big work that Timor-Leste has, especially in their education. And it's really aligned with not only with GC, but also with SSD's line for thrust this time, the educating for mission. So I had that silent wish that hopefully I can also help there in Timor-Leste. Then one day, Ma'am Carthy went to the office, and I already knew that they're going to Timor-Leste. And so I told her when she was about to leave my office, "Oh, God bless on your trip to Timor-Leste." And she went back inside the office again and said, "Gusto ka mo uban? Do you want to go?" I said, "Oh yes, I really want to go." You see, it's the heart for mission. It's the heart to be one in educating for mission, in educating for eternity that motivated me to go to Timor-Leste, even if I don't have any idea of what Timor-Leste is.
Thank you, Dr. Lil. Ma'am Flong, how about your experience? Could you share your motivations for undertaking a mobility experience?
Bundia. Living in this global village, I wanted to build international connections between our institutions through collaboration in teaching, promoting global perspective, and enhancing higher education and basic education, both Mountain View College and Timor-Leste Adventist International School.
Thank you, Ma'am Joy.
Bon dia. I see Timorese students there. Okay, good morning. Bon dia. Actually, the motivation was firstly for accreditation. Because last year when we reviewed our accreditation documents, we found out that we did not have any program for internationalization, and that's a requirement. And so when we realized in the School of Education that we did not have one, we started praying. And the Lord was swift to answer. And by April, Pastor Chris came here. But more than internationalization or accreditation is also the desire and the heart for mission. Because when I realized, while preparing for the trip, I realized that I want to be a part of MVC's thrust for globalization, for its efforts for globalization. And I realized that I can only do that if I go beyond the local context. And so when the call came, I said, thank you, Lord, this is it, although we still didn't know what to do. But yeah, the motivation is accreditation first, and second, for me, mission.
Yeah, thank you. So accreditation, no? Of course, that we will expose also and help our co-educators in the other country. I think Dr. Morada and Dr. Mercado have different experience, no, about their mobility experience in Malaysia. Let's start with Ma'am Nancy.
Good morning. My motivation upon joining that opportunity of the mobility experience helped me broaden my academic perspective and gain exposure to various teaching methods, research practices, and learning environment. And also engaging with foreign peers and professors will allow me to enhance my understanding of my field of study and apply innovative approaches. There is also another motivation, say for my professional growth, that provides opportunity to strengthen my professional skills and adaptability in diverse work environments. And of course, that helped me improve my communication and leadership abilities, build network of international collaborators that will contribute to my long-term career development. Culturally, that helped me also immerse myself in a new culture, learn to adapt to different environments, and develop a global mindset. And also that helped me to be open-minded and culturally sensitive, which is said to be essential for success in today's interconnected world. And lastly, for research orientation, that helped me gain access to advanced research facilities.
Thank you. How about you, Dr. Mercado?
Thank you, Sir Leo. Silamat pagi. Good morning to everyone. One of my, initially, I was not motivated to go because we have classes and it's untimely. However, the schedule was moved from November to December. So, but by that time that it was moved, I was a bit still skeptical about it. But God be praised because God has paved the way for us to join, to join the 28 delegates from the Philippines. So one of my motivations actually is to enhance my knowledge, specifically on diagnosing fungal infections. Aside from diagnosing is the management and also prevention of fungal infections. Aside from knowledge, what motivated me also is the desire to have more understanding of the current diagnostic innovations. Because we know Philippines is way, way far from other countries or first world countries when we talk about diagnostics. So that's one of my motivation to know what are the current laboratory innovations and laboratory practices.
Okay, thank you very much. So I know that you went there because you are motivated. There are different motivations, no? So now, thank you very much for those inspiring motivations. Now we'd love to hear you about what were the most significant challenges you faced. And this time, what significant challenges you faced before, during, and after mobility? Let's start with Ma'am Joy, okay?
I was hoping you would only ask one, but now you asked before, during, and after. Well, among these three, the most challenging was the preparation stage because we were supposed to go in August, and then classes had already started in July. So the preparation, because we already had classes, was very difficult. But and it needed coordination, a lot of coordination, and also assigning tasks. But the team was very supportive. A lot of people have been supportive, and so the preparation just came through. We did was only for a week, so you can imagine that we didn't realize the bulk of work. So we would wake up at 6, right? Or 6:30, but we sleep at 1 or 2 or 3. So the Lord really guided us because it was difficult. We had to be adaptive to the challenges there. So when there are things that we need to do, then we have to do it in the evening so that we can do some changes in the morning. And then the after, I think we didn't, we didn't have challenges for after. But probably, because we said we would go visit places after. But the challenge was, we had the time, we had the money, we didn't have the strength. It was already, we were very, very tired that during the layover in Singapore, we couldn't do anything but just sit down and try to sleep. So these are the challenges.
Thank you, Ma'am Joy. Let's hear from Dr. Lil and Ma'am Flong. Let's start with Ma'am Lil. If you can add some challenges, significant challenges you encounter.
Thank you, Dr. Leo. Actually, I agree with Ma'am Carthy. The preparation phase was really challenging. It was especially when Pastor Chris told us that you need to prepare a module. And it looks like a book. And so we're asking, because the Ministry of Education in Timor-Leste will check and will require the module for us to conduct a training. And so we were asking, how can we insert, with our busy schedule, how can we insert a time for module writing? They know the Lord was so gracious in giving the strength and the wisdom. We finished writing the 10 modules in 5 days, right? Then the second was especially on my end, because I'm the one assigned for the layouting. And so I asked, how will I do the layouting? And I have a seminar in Manila during that time. Fortunately, I was seated at the back at the secretariat's team, so I can have more time in layouting. And then the next challenge was the overlapping of schedules, because we were set to fly. We were set to have the training on the first week of August, but I did not anticipate that we will be flying 3 days en route to Singapore, then to Timor-Leste. So we need to fly earlier to Singapore, and the available date would fall on another seminar at Cagayan de Oro. And so we prayed, and I prayed a lot. And the Lord answered, and I had my seminar on a Thursday at Cagayan de Oro City. I went here at 7, and by 12 midnight, we flew to going to Singapore. During the the seminar, the main challenge was still on time. We're so grateful that our challenges on food was addressed by Ma'am Flong, our one-person food committee. But during the seminar, we need to juggle multiple tasks, like what Ma'am Carthy mentioned on the preparation of materials. Because you have a next module, you need to prepare for the slides for the next module, plus we only had a one-person committee, like one person for the program alone, one person to handle all the secretariat, one for the food, one for the evaluation, and it was really challenging. And so the main challenge was on our health challenges. You see, we have many sleepless nights before the training and even during the training. So when we were about to go home, the energy is really, really down. So we just ask the Lord, just help us be back to Philippines safe. To the point that in Singapore, in Changi Airport, the baggage signage and the early check-in signage are just next to each other. But we didn't see the early check-in. So we ended up paying about 4,000 pesos for the baggage storage, as tired as that one. So those are the challenges we had in the mobility.
Thank you, Ma'am Flong.
We have the same challenges, no? Sa before, during, but I have here my after. After the mobility, I faced a backlog of workload. However, I'm proud to say the SOE students, where are you? May I see your hands? SOE students, yeah, the SOE students. I'm proud to say that SOE students demonstrated excellence in self-directed learning skills and efficiently completed all the assigned tasks. So congratulations, SOE students.
Thank you very much. Now let's listen also from our colleagues who went to Malaysia. There are some challenges also,
Yes.
during, after, and before.
Yeah, for our trip to start with, when we got the invitation letter, it was already challenging. Why? Because the qualification needed to attend the training is licensed medical doctor in the teaching profession and licensed veterinary medicine. And with that, it's the door seems to close already. So we were discouraged during that time to pursue our desire to attend such training. But Ma'am Chona was, they encouraged us to try. So with God's grace, nasulagmaan, na-approved, we were accepted, and yet we were given so many, bulk of requirements, mga paper requirements to submit. Kay Chedman siya. So isa na siya sa among mga challenges. Then when we were already there, isa sa mga challenges we face is kaning food preferences. They walay problema, there's no problem with the pork because they are not eating pork. However, they love seafoods. So many foods were not eaten by me and Ma'am Myrna. So dito na lang mi sa katong mga dito sa daplin-daplin, mga side dishes. Dito na lang taon mi mo banat, no? And of course, after prior to our arrival here, we were given assignment, of course, group proposal to present. And here, upon reaching to our respective campuses, we were given individual proposal to submit. Unfortunately, we were able to submit, and we are contemplating of making it again another door for another opportunity for submission for funding in the government agencies.
Wow, praise the Lord. Ma'am Ni?
Thank you, Sir Leo. I have the same challenges with mom, but initially I was very anxious because looking at the microscope, I have done it once or twice in my student life and not as a nurse. And before going there, I was asking help from Mom, Dr. Nancy, Sir Leo, and Mom say, please refresh my mind. Even the parts of the microscope, the function, how to manipulate, I ask help. I even had a chance to be coached by Dr. Nancy how to isolate the bacteria, how to culture or grow the bacteria, just to refresh my mind. Because the fungus, because I was so afraid of the practical part. Because every morning we have all the lecture, research presentations, but in the afternoon from 2 to 6 p.m. to 6:30 are all actual laboratory. So by the thought pa lang, I am so anxious. So those were the things that I did. And when we got there, aside from the food and other things, during the practical time, Ma'am Nancy is also busy with her task. So what I did is, we have a new circle of friends. And we have one from Leyte who is a veterinary doctor. And I asked her, please view first, then I will follow. After that, so I was talking to her, this is what I saw at 12 o'clock. This is what I saw in the microscope at 3 o'clock. Did you see it? Then she said, yes, but I did not see the 9 o'clock. So she had to look at the microscope again. So I said, oh, I think I would really start from scratch. But thank you for my teachers before. No, naapa ko'y nadumduman. And of course, for the guidance of Dr. Nancy, Sir Leo, and Ma'am Say. And the same after, we have to do again overtime of our proposal because we have a proposal with CMU delegates for a group work and also the individual work. We are still pursuing that, and maybe God will really still continue to help us to pursue that research.
Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you very much. Upon listening your challenges, no one mentioned about having on the plane is a challenge. That's why I did not go with the group. Kay mahadlok ko mo sa kay plano, no? So, in my case, that is one of my challenges also, no? Based on those challenges, ladies, what unexpected benefits or opportunities from those experiences? Can you share with us? Let's start with Ma'am Mercado.
Thank you, sir. We have actually a lot of unexpected benefits. Of course, number one there, we have free fare, free accommodation, free lunch. And for our breakfast and dinner, we were given several dollars to cover our food for breakfast and lunch. Along with that is, of course, the benefits of having a circle of friends all over the Philippines. The 28 delegates, we became very close to each other. No? We became very close to each other. And of course, it may not be an unexpected benefit to some, but to me, Commissioner, what do you call this? Chairperson of the CHED, Sir Prospero, Honorable Prospero de Vera III, handed to us personally our certificate of completion. I think it's again a blessing and a benefit.
Wow. Ma'am Nancy?
Actually, we were not expecting. Of course, Ma'am mentioned that we were given domestic and international free tickets. And then, even from Mountain View College to Cagayan, that was reportable. And then, among ang place sa among hotel was already included in our honorarium. By the way, we have very sufficient honorarium. Ako na lang i-open ha. We were given, ma'am, sorry ma'am. Ato na lang i-open. We were given a net of $1,200. It's already net. No? It's already net, yeah. And with that, we are so happy that God has given us that opportunity. And of course, libre among lunch, as mentioned, pero amo ang breakfast o dinner, supposedly kuhaan na mo sa mo ang katong 1,200 something. But, maro man mi, mato mi dito na may coffee, na mga sa morning, so malibre na among breakfast. And then sa kuhaan na po in the afternoon, na po yung snacks, so that serves as our dinner. So, more or less, libre na mo ang food, no, and accommodation. And we were not expecting that actually, no. So, thank you.
Okay. Who will answer first? Ma'am Joy?
From the experience, I think I learned 3 things. Number 1, I was really wishing that I would understand the context of my students. I have several students, Timorese students in my class, and I wanted to understand their context, and God gave me that opportunity. So seeing their place, their communities, because almost every afternoon, right, we would go to the market where everything happens like that. We would visit, tasting their food, looking at their educational settings, and also like just going around. I had a deeper understanding. And then I also realized how big the mission work for my Timorese students is. And that has also like given me the desire to even enhance what I do as a program head to better their experience here so that they become better professionals. Second, of course, my motivation to go there was for internationalization and accreditation, and we thought that it would not be possible. I personally had apprehensions, although I did not show them, but it had proven that it is doable. So to me, that's a very significant benefit. And the third is just the opportunity to be working with adult learners who come from diverse backgrounds. We had teachers, trainees who were from South Africa, from Indonesia, from the Fiji Islands, from Micronesia, and of course some from the Philippines and the Timorese trainees. So having worked with them gave me insights on teaching. But more importantly, working with them allowed me to understand that after all, even if we are diverse, if we like have one goal in mind, and with God, anything is possible.
Wow, thank you kay Ma'am Joy. Ma'am Flong?
Okay, going to Timor-Leste, we experienced many opportunities, but I will give only 2. The first one, it broadened my perspective on the global education challenges and the importance of culturally responsive teaching. Second, as what Ma'am Joy mentioned a while ago, it provided opportunities to build strong connections with our international colleagues, fostering future collaborations and knowledge sharing.
Okay, Mablil?
3, but really short. The first blessing is the joy of service. You know, when you're there, when you're teaching, it's so fulfilling that you are doing something and helping the school for the Lord's work. Second, we have made friendship, we have fostered friendship with educators who have the same mission, and it is to educate our young people. And third, I really like to travel. And so, going there, it's traveling with a mission. We educate them, we help them in training. At the same time, we get to see the world. So the Cristo Rey and the Gardens by the Bay, Ma'am Carty's ever favorite Merlion. We just see it in postcards on the internet, but we got to see them in real.
Okay, thank you very much. So it is really true that if we have some negative experience or challenges, then we have also opportunities and benefits. Okay? So at this time, I will choose only from you to answer this question as a moderator. So I want Ma'am Joy to answer this one. How did the mobility experience change your pedagogical approach or research focus?
Okay. Based on the experience there, I have I have um, I have decided to approach teaching in a simpler way. You see, when we got there, there were so many theories that I'd like that I would have liked to teach, no. But when I saw how our participants were already like doing this, and they were probably having information overload, I realized that the simplest way to go is to simplify things. So when I came back, I had that in mind, to simplify, to simplify, to simplify. Otherwise, we will not impact as we would have liked. So that's one, simplify.
Wow, thank you. The next question, I want Ma'am Flong and Ma'am Morada to answer this one. But may I ask first, Ma'am Morada, what key professional, cultural, or personal skills did you develop or improve during your mobility?
Sa ganito,
What key professional, cultural, or personal skills did you develop or improve during your mobility?
actually, that helps me sharpen again my skills in handling, like PCR machine, like inoculation of microorganisms. Because when during my, when I had my, say, PhD, I focused more on cell and molecular. Now, say in the micro techniques, no, or dealing with microorganisms, I almost forgot that, no. But when we were there, that helped me again sharpen my skills, especially in handling mga advanced technologies, no, like polymerase chain reaction, and of course PCR, no, the PCR machine, and the DNA, the thermocycler, and also this electrophoresis machine, and the identification of some of those microorganisms focusing on pathogenic fungi. So in a way, that helped when I went back here. I changed my interest in I'm handling my advices, my research advices, and my focus right now, since then, is on the fungal infection. How to handle those pathogenic fungus, say, combating it with another fungus. So, fungus versus fungus. So, we are trying to find solution to those causative agents like fungal that cause fungal infection with another fungus. So, muna mo ang focus, and that helped us.
Wow, thank you very much. Ma'am Flong, what key professional, cultural, and personal skills?
Okay. The mobility experience allowed me to develop key skills in 3 areas. Professionally, I enhanced my ability to adapt my teaching methods to diverse learning environments. Culturally, I gained a deeper understanding of the cultural factors that affect the student learning in Timor-Leste. Personally, I improved my adaptability and resilience. These skills are essential for promoting innovation in teaching, curriculum, and for enhancing the quality of higher education in this globalized world.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I want to ask this question to Dr. Lil. What advice would you give to faculty who are considering joining a mobility program?
Take the challenge to go for internationalization. Sometimes we're too afraid. Like, can I do it? Do we have enough funds to support the mobilization? Those are some of our worries. But we take the challenge. We find ways to link with our international partners, especially with our sister institutions, because the benefit is not only on yourself, but it's two-way. We get to help our partner institution at the same time. The experience also helps us grow as a professional, and we also give back to MVC, not only through accreditation, but also through internationalization.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, for the next question, I would like to ask Dr. Mercado, how can institutions better support faculty in pursuing and maximizing mobility opportunities?
It's money, sir. Money in everything, we need money. So for the administration, we need to allocate funds or we need to allocate financial support for mobility. Whoever wants to avail, you have to grab every opportunity to grow, to learn, and bring back something to MVC.
Wow, thank you. So money is very important. So to our students, because mobility program of Mountain View College is not only for the faculty, but also for our students, especially those who want to have your OGT, internship, like the School of Education. So money is very important, okay? But just prepare your questions because after our panelists will answer the questions. Then if you have some questions, then they are ready also to answer your questions, okay? So how about, I would like to ask this one as a principal, Ma'am Lil, okay? So how can institutions better support faculty in pursuing and maximizing mobility opportunities?
We start with a planning stage. We need to include it in our academic master plan and strategic planning, because once it's there, then we have a guide on what to do next. Once it's there in our strategic plan, we can find programs for internalization. Once it's there in a strategic plan, we can also allocate the budget. So it's very important from the planning stage. It's very important to include this one. We just don't delimit to our our partners in the Philippines, our partners in Valencia City, within Mindanao, but we think globally. And when we place it there in our plans, then the implementation stage will follow, and we can easily send our faculty members and also our students for this mobility program.
Okay, so I think we will take note that one. For the next question, I want Ma'am Joy to answer first. How can the insights gained from mobility experiences be integrated into the broader institutional strategy?
Okay. So sometimes the situation is like this, like we go on seminars and we come back, and then what we learn from the seminar stays within us. But realizing from the experience, the the faculty who goes there may may attend or may conduct training sessions, mentoring programs, help in mentoring programs and training sessions, and also conduct like seminars on how things had been done there. And the insights that have been gained or gathered from the experience may also be disseminated to faculty, for the faculty, to the administration, and to the administration, so that this does not only stay as insights, so that they become also actionable plans. When we do this, we get the experiences of a faculty member who goes to mobilization, or to the team who goes to mobilization, into a collective step toward global learning.
Okay, so now for Ma'am Mercado as our human resource directors, how can the insights gained from mobility experiences be integrated into the broader institutional strategy?
Uh, it's a difficult question. Anyway, I hope the mobility insights that we have taken from the different places that we went to will help the institution strengthen our strategies. Strategies that will be included to enhance enhance capability building of our faculty and staff. And with this, as what we have experienced there, since it's more on sciences, it will help us to have more linkages, whether local or even international partnerships or linkages through research.
Okay, thank you very much. How about you, Ma'am Nancy? Do you have any
Being the
idea?
program head, that experience would help strengthen the academic programs, like curriculum enhancement. So hoping to incorporate new teaching methods. Of course, the experience there could be incorporated as a new teaching method, global best practices, or updated content learned during the experience into existing programs of as BS Biology. No? And of course, interdisciplinary collaboration, encourage cross-department initiatives based on exposure to diverse academic systems. Now, we are contemplating of, helping each other, the biology department and that of the School of Medical Technology, helping each other because they have the equipment. We also have an equipment which are said to be different, and we can help that. So enhancing our, the skills of our students in spite of the limited resources we have.
Okay, thank you very much, dear panelists. Question and answer portion is not yet done. Now let's give time to our students and even the faculty to ask questions. If you have some questions, we will entertain, I think, 2 or 3 questions from the audience. No more questions from the audience? Our students?
Wala sila kita rin.
Wala? Okay, but if you have some questions, you can visit the office of Ma'am Joy Sumagaysay, our OIC in director or directress, no, for the internationalization, if you have some inquiries, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, this discussion has shown that faculty mobility is more than an academic journey. It's also spiritual, cultural, and professional mission. So let us all take this a call to embrace global opportunities that align with our Adventist identity and educational vision. So as we continue to make Mountain View College globally engaged, Christ-centered institution, so we encourage not only the faculty but also our students to join the program, no? Mobility. Ma'am Lil, do you have you want to say
Thank you,
something?
Dr. Leo. In behalf of the Timor-Leste team, I'd like to thank our administrators for being so generous, for allowing us to go to Timor-Leste for the Training Institute. It's an 11-day program, and allowing us to go there, it's so generous of you to have that support. And also to Ma'am Joyce Magaysay from the OICN. Thank you, Ma'am Joy, for helping us with this program and also with the MOA preparation and the rest of the things that we need to have.
Okay, thank you very much. So on behalf of the organizers, I'd like to thank our distinguished panelists.
Can I say thank you also? For our trip to Malaysia, we would like to thank Ma'am Chona for encouraging us to, to pursue such opportunity of which we were about to give up. No? And then also to Ma'am Rojas for assisting us in the completion of our documents. And to Dr. Nalejo for allowing us with his signature and the blessings to go, and the rest of the administrators and and the OICs, and also to Sir Leo Caldo for helping us prepare for that experience.
Yeah, and thank you to Mountain View College, no? Thank you very
Mountain
much
View.
sa atong administrators. So let's continue supporting internationalization efforts in our college community. Once again, thank you very much, dear panelists. And we will be inspired to reach beyond borders in service and learning. So thank you very much, and good morning, everyone.
At this point, we would like to give recognition to our faculty members who went to Malaysia and also to Timor-Leste and recognize their efforts. By doing that, we would like to invite our administrators who are present this morning. We would like to call on our Vice President for Student Affairs and Services, Dr. Winston C. Mojica, and also our beloved President, Dr. Remuel R. Tornalejo, to join us here to recognize our faculty members and administrators who have gone beyond the borders of the Philippines to engage in internationalization. So let me read the first certificate. The first certificate of recognition is proudly presented to Dr. Nancy Huegos Morada, PhD, in sincere appreciation and acknowledgement of her active participation in the International Faculty Mobility Initiative entitled Training on Clinical and Laboratory Diagnosis of Emerging Fungal Infection Health at the Institute for Medical Research, National Institutes of Health, Ministry of Health, Setia Alam, Selangor, Malaysia, under the auspices of the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization, Tropical Medicine and Public Health Network, or CIMEO TropMed Network, on the 2nd to the 6th day of December 2024. Her commitment to professional development and international collaboration reflects the true spirit of academic excellence and service that Mountain View College upholds. Through her participation, Dr. Morada has contributed to advancing the institution's mission of promoting global engagement, research, competence, and cross-border learning in the field of medical science and public health. Given this 24th day of October 2025 at Mountain View College, Valencia City, Bukidnon, Philippines, signed by Dr. Remil Arthur Nalejo, College President, Dr. Chona A. Ramos, Vice President, Academic Affairs, Dr. Winston Mojica, Vice President, Student Affairs and Services, Madam Genevieve Vidal, Vice President for Finance, and yours truly, the Coordinator of Office International Cooperation and Networking. The same citation is given to Dr. Mirna Anilao Mercado because they were in the same group. Ma'am, Doc. Please, in the middle, ma'am, in the middle, Doc, for the, Thank you and congratulations. Another batch of certificates, because they are in the same group. Let me read. The certificate of recognition is proudly presented to Drs. Carthy Joy T. Aguilion, PhD, Dr. Liljem V. Pondara, also PhD, Dr. Flor de Lis S. Montecastro, PhD. Please, madam, please come. Okay. In recognition of their outstanding leadership, dedication, and expertise in conducting the teacher certification program held at Timor-Leste Adventist International School in partnership with the Timor-Leste Mission of Seventh-day Adventists, Dili, Timor-Leste, on the 3rd to the 10th day of August 2025. Their exemplary service and professional contribution have significantly enriched the teaching competencies of educators in Timor-Leste and strengthened Mountain View College's continuing mission of educational excellence and Christian service beyond borders. Through their active involvement in international teacher development, Dr. Aguilion, Dr. Pondara, and Dr. Montecastro have exemplified the values of scholarship, integrity, and compassion that define the spirit of Mountain View College as an institution of Adventist education devoted to holistic growth and global engagement. Given this 24th day of October 2025, Mountain View College, Valencia City, Bukidnon, Philippines, signed by the same names mentioned a while ago. Once again, ma'am. I think we can go to the front a little bit, yes. And then we will call ma'am later. Yes, we would like to request Dr. Mercado and Dr. Morada to join us. Sir, not yet, sir. Sorry. Yeah, as a group, yes. Doc Nonoy, Elona. All right, congratulations to our faculty members and administrators. What a wonderful and inspiring morning this has been. On behalf of Mountain View College, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished panelists, our moderator, and everyone who took part in today's social orientation. Your insights have reminded us that internationalization is not only about travel and partnership, it is about sharing knowledge, embracing diversity, and reflecting Christ's love in a global context. May the lessons learned today motivate us to continuing engaging with the world with humility, integrity, and excellence. Once again, thank you for being with us, and blessed Internationalization Week to everyone. Before we end, let us invite some representatives from the CSG to give us some announcements.
Good morning and happy Preparation Day once again. As we welcome the Sabbath this afternoon, everyone is warmly invited to join our Welcoming the Sabbath at the Prayer Garden from 4 to 5 p.m. This won't be our usual program, and something new and exciting awaits. Expect fun and interactive activities designed to help us unwind, connect, and prepare our hearts for the Sabbath. There will be snacks to be provided, and as an added bonus, attendees will receive a 5 deduction from their worship absences. Let us gather together and start the Sabbath with joy, fellowship, and a spirit of gratitude. For our second announcement, tomorrow evening, October 25, 2025, we invite everyone once again for our film showing at the Lincoln Park, starting at 6:15 p.m. We'll be watching a story that shaped our faith, Tell the World. This isn't just a film, it is our heritage. It portrays the inspiring journey of the early Adventist pioneers and the events surrounding the Great Disappointment of 1844, which we commemorated 2 days ago on its 181st anniversary. Witness the powerful journey of Ellen White and the humble beginnings of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. The Lincoln Park then will be beautifully set with lights and local vendors, creating a warm and lively atmosphere perfect for the night. Lastly, next month we have another program that is Project Red Bloodletting Drive that will happen on November 19, 2025. This is a collaboration between the Central Student Government and the local government unit of Valencia City. We are encouraging those who want to donate to register ahead of time so that we can have the estimated number of participants. The registration form is sent in the portal, so please register there. You can also scan the QR code in the screen for more information and updates. Please stay tuned to the CSG Facebook page or our student portal. Let's make this Sabbath weekend meaningful, memorable, and filled with faith. God bless us all. To close our program, let us all stand and let us sing our school song. A beacon light to all the youth with ardent hearts that seek for truth. MVC stands supreme and grand, destined to shine through on the land. MVC, alma mater dear.
Let's pray. I'll pray in my language. ព្រះវេដាកូនកនសួរកូនអបព្រះគុណព្រះអង្គដែលបានប្រទានពេលវេលាសម្រាប់ពួកកូនទាំងអស់គ្នាបានមកជួបជុំគ្នាសារជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតដើម្បីរួបរวมគ្រប់ប្រជាជាតិព្រះអង្គអើយអរគុណព្រះអង្គសម្រាប់ថែរក្សាពួកកូនទាំងអស់គ្នាឲ្យពួកកូនទាំងអស់គ្នាបានសរសើររំកាំងព្រះអង្គជារៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃផងដែរសូមទ្រង់បានប្រទានព្រះពរដល់ពួកកូនទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលពួកកូននឹងបបែកគ្នាទៅតាមកន្លែងរៀងខ្លួនហើយពួកកូនទាំងអស់គ្នាបាននឹកចាំពីព្រះអង្គគ្រប់ពេលវេលាផងដែរ I pray in the name of Jesus